students, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul. In the today's session, we have to move for the question number 6. We have to move for the question number 7, 8, 9, 10 and 12. Okay. So we have to already done in the previous session from exercise 10.5 question 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 6. Okay. So now let's start. We are learning about the standard 9 and name of the chapter, that is circles. We are learning. Okay. So now in the circle we already completed exercise 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. Okay. So if you have any query and if you want to see that questions and related regarding that questions, okay, so you have to see that particular session that I already teach you. Okay. So now in this session we have to move for the question number 7 for the exercise 10.5. Okay, so let's start without wasting our time. If diagonal of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameter of this circle through these vertices of the quadrilateral, prove that it is a rectangle. Okay, so diagonals of cyclic quadrilateral are diameter. Okay, clear? So here we have to first of all draw the cyclic quadrilateral. This is my cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, in this cyclic quadrilateral, diagonals of the cyclic quadrilateral are the diameter of the circles. Okay, that are the diameters of the circle. Clear that? Here we have to S given, that is AC and BD are the diameters of circles to prove, that is, this is the vertices of quadrilateral, to that it is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, and one more thing that are given as a ABCD, that is the cyclic quadrilateral is given. Okay, so let's start with the proof. In the proof, first of all we have to write that ABCD is the cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Clear? And BD is equal to the AC, that are the diagonals of quadrilateral. Okay, diagonals of quadrilateral. Okay, and that are the also diameter of the circles, and also diameter of the circles. Therefore now we have to move for that. If BD and AC are diameter of circle, so we have to take that, therefore OA is equal to the OC, that are the radius of circle, and we have to also write that OB is equal to the OD, that are the radius of circle. Okay, so therefore we have to write that therefore half of AC, therefore we should to write that diagonals are equal and also diagonals are bisect at the center of the circle. Okay, so diagonals are bisected out also, so therefore diagonals are equal and bisect each other. So therefore this thing and this criteria we are seeing in the only and only rectangle. So therefore I'll write that is the ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, therefore ABCD is a rectangle, hence proved. Clear that? So please note down this first. Clear? Now we have to move for the question number 8. In the question number 8, that is, if two non-parallel sides of trapezium are equal, to that it is a cyclic. Okay, non-parallel sides are equal, to prove it is a cyclic. Okay, so here we have to I have to draw the first of all the trapezium. Okay, ABCD is a trapezium. Clear that? There are non-parallel sides, that is AD and BC, they are equal as given. Okay, so in the given, that is AD is equal to the BC. Okay, and ABCD is a trapezium. Clear that? ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, so now we have to prove that it is the ABCD, that is the cyclic trapezium. Okay, so for the cyclic we have to prove that angle A plus angle C is equal to 180, or angle B plus angle D equal to 180. Clear that? We need to prove angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle D is equal to the 180 degree. Okay, so now let's start with the proof. So first of all I have to construct AD parallel to CE to form AECD parallelogram. Okay. Clear that? Okay. So now we know that opposite side of the parallelogram are equal. In the proof, I have to write that opposite side of the parallelogram, opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal. So therefore AD is equal to the EC, but AD is equal to BC, therefore BC is also equal to the EC. Okay, AD is equal to the EC, but AD is equal to the BC, therefore BC is also equal to the EC. Okay, so now BCE, triangle BCE is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so therefore their base angles are equal, sides opposite to equal side they are equal in angle. Okay, so I'll give the name at the angle 1 and angle 2 as equal. Angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Okay, but we know that AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD because the ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, ABCD is a trapezium, therefore AB is parallel to CD, we know that. Okay, but AB is parallel to CD and take BC as a transversal. Take BC as transversal. Okay, so therefore we are seeing that angle 1 is equal to the angle 3. Okay, we are seeing that angle 1 is equal to the angle 3. Clear? Now AECD is a parallelogram, therefore their opposite angles are equal, therefore angle 2 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, therefore I write it here, therefore angle 2 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, so angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, angle 2 is equal to the angle 4, and angle 1 is equal to the angle 3. So therefore I'll write that therefore angle 3 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, 1 are equal to 3 and 2 are equal to 4, but 1 and 2 both of them are equal, so therefore I write that angle 3 and 4 both of them are equal. Clear that? Clear? Now as we know that angle, I'll write it here, angle 5. Okay, clear? So angle 5 plus angle 4, that are they forming 180 degree because AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD and take AD as a transversal. Therefore angle 5 plus angle 4, that are the forming the angle 5 plus angle 4 that are equal to the forming the 180 degree co-interior angles. Therefore 3 is equal to the 4, so therefore I'll place angle 4, then I'll place or replace angle 4 with the angle 3, so therefore angle 5 plus angle 3 is equal to the 180 degree, and angle 5 that is angle A and angle 3 that is the angle C. So one of them we are proving that angle A, therefore we are write that angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, hence proved. Okay, hence proved. Clear that? I have to prove angle A plus C equal to 180 or angle B plus D equal to 180. Any one of them you have to prove, then you have to write that hence proved. Okay, so here I will prove that angle 5 plus 3, that is the angle A and angle C, is equal to the 180 degree. So therefore ABCD, that are the cyclic trapezium. Clear that? So please note down this first. Clear that? Now we have to move for the question number 9. Question number 9, that's the question number 9, that's the typical sum kind of the. Okay, there is a just figure is given a typical, but the sum is the sum of the all sums. Okay, just as per the figure we are seeing, that is it's one kind of the hardest question. But it's not a hardest sum. Okay, it's not a kind of that sum. Okay, so here figure is given as this kind of the. Okay, so this kind of the figure is given. Okay, and we have to write given, that is two circles intersect at 2 point B and C. Through B, two line segment ABD and PBQ are drawn on the drawn to intersect the circle AD and P Q respectively. Prove that ACP and QCD are equal. Okay, so to prove that, that is angle ACP is equal to the angle QCD. ACP is equal to the QCD, and here that is two lines that are given ABD and PBQ. ABD and PBQ. ABD and PBQ are two lines and two circles. that are in the given. Okay, now I have to construct the common code of the angles. Okay, so here I'll draw the common code AP. Okay, I'll draw here common code AP, and here I'll draw the common code DQ. Okay, construct code AP. Okay, code AP and code DQ. Okay, so now in the same code we have to check the two angles that are on the same code. Okay, so let's start with the proof. That is angle ACP, this angle is equal to the angle ABP, this kind of the angle. Okay, because of the lie on same code AP. Okay, by theorem we have to write that. By theorem we have to write ACP and ABP, both of the angles are equal and both of them are lie on the same code AP. Okay, now second thing, on the same code DQ, that is QCD, angle QCD and angle QBD, these two angles. Okay, angle QCD is equal to the angle QBD by theorem, that are on the same base or same code, angles forming on the circle that are the equal. Okay, and they are lie on same code DQ. Okay, so therefore from equation 1 and 2 I'll give this as equation 1 and give this as equation 2. From 1 and 2, okay, from 1 and 2, angle ABP is equal to the angle QBD. Why? Because of the vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles that are equal. Because of the also second thing, that is why this both of the angles are from vertically opposite, because of the ABD and PBQ, both of them are straight line and the straight line forming vertically opposite angles. Okay, so ABD and PBQ are the straight lines and forming the angle at point B, and that kind of the point are the we know as vertically opposite angles. Okay, so therefore ABP is equal to the QBD, so we have to write that ACP is equal to the QCD. Angle ACP is equal to the angle QCD. Clear? Hence proved. Clear? So please note down this first. Clear? So now we have to move for the question number 10, and we are doing that question as fast as soon as possible. Okay, so students, if you have any query or doubt, then you have to notify me in this channel. Okay, and I am already available, and I'm always available for you, okay, at any time. Clear that? So now we have to move for the question number 10. If circles are drawn taking two sides of a triangle as a diameter, prove that the point of intersection of these circles lies on the third side. Okay, here two circles are given, and both of the diameter of the both of the circles are sides of the triangle. Okay, so we have to prove that is the third side of the triangle that are lie on the third side of the triangle that are lie on the circle. Okay, okay, so here my center O, and here is my center of the circle, that is P. Okay, and here we have to construct a line. Okay, so now here I'll give the name A, B, C, and here is D. As per the given, AB and AC are the diameters of circle. Okay, and we need to prove that is DDC is a straight line, or we need to prove that D lies on the line segment BC. Okay, clear that? So let's start with the proof. Here in the circle with center O, AB is a diameter, so therefore angle ABD that are forming 90 degree, therefore angle ABD is equal to 90 degree. Angles in semicircle are right angle. Okay, clear that? Second thing, in this circle with center P, now we have to move for the second circle, and we have to take as a center as a P. So therefore AC is a diameter, clear that? So therefore angle ADC is also 90 degree, so therefore angle ADC is equal to also 90 degree. Angles in semicircle are right angle. Clear that? Angles in the semicircle are right angle. So therefore now ADB and ADC, we have to add both of them, adding both sides. So therefore angle ABD plus angle ADC is equal to 90 plus 90. So therefore angle ABD plus angle ADC is equal to 180 degree. So now angle ABD and angle ADC are forming 180 degree linear pair. So therefore we have to prove that BDC is a same line or straight line. Okay, so therefore I write it here, hence proved. Clear that? So please note down this first. Clear that? Then please note down this first. So students, I hope all of you are enjoying this very well. Okay, so students, I hope all of you are enjoying very well. So till then, goodbye and stay blessed.